Hey friends, good evening. So the reason for tonight's video is more misinformation brought to you by the media, mainstream media. Over the weekend, I was watching our local TV news station, one of our local TV news stations, and they were they had a segment on the vaccines. They interviewed a lady who I believe she was with something called the MAC project, and I'm not sure what the acronym MAAC is for, but she was from there, and they were having an event, and they were um, basically administering vaccines there. And so, but what was really disturbing was that she made this bold statement saying how to not believe the myths, the vaccines are totally safe. Now, she straight out lied on live television, and it was kind of disappointing because I really like this particular news station. It's KUSI, and they are usually for the people. I mean, I love the fact that they call out our governor, Gavin Newsom. They refer to him as the Emperor, Emperor Newsom. And yeah, so like I said, it's a local TV station, and they're, for the most part, they're pretty in the middle and they're very straightforward. But not when it comes to the vaccines. As I was watching on Sunday, they were laying it on pretty thick. And like I said, the fact that there was this person making such a bold statement, which the the pharmaceutical companies, they don't even make that claim, and yet this person who was having this event to have people get vaccinated, you know, she made that claim, and she just straight out lied to their viewers. And it was such a bummer because they didn't call her out, or they didn't correct her, or they didn't, they have to be responsible as well. When you're reporting live, you have to kind of like say, hey, you can't make that statement, or because people are basing their decisions off of what they're seeing, and the lady straight out lied. Now, with that being said, I wanted to go over a little bit of information that I came across. I did a tiny bit of research, and I found it's the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine report. And this was published December 10th, 2020. Okay. So I was blown away. Like, here this lady is making such a bold statement. And then here it is, I'm reading from Pfizer themselves, the research that they did. And the results were super disturbing. So I actually did end up calling KUSI, and I'm waiting for a phone call back. Hopefully we can have them be accountable for people who go live on their freaking news station. I mean, anyways, whatever, I'm going to cut that. Okay. So anyways, according to Pfizer, they had a study, and they had 43,252 participants in this study. Okay. Now, this safe, totally safe vaccine had a reported 41% of side effects. Okay. Side effects that ranged from, let's see, stroke to narcolepsy to Kawasaki disease and everything in between. They had like a total of 22 different side effects, which are subject to change because not everything is set in stone. This is, in fact, you are the guinea pig. If you are accepting this vaccine, you are of this experiment. Okay. So now getting back to the percentages and the side effects. So let's just say if you are living in the UK, there's about 60 million people in the UK, and that is a total of 25,020,000 Brits that will experience a side effect. Here in the US, we have over 300 million, a little bit more than 300 million. Hold on, please. In the US, that is a total of 25 million, no, I'm sorry, 125,100,000 Americans will experience side effects. Now, the side effect that is most disturbing and the reason why people are willing to be a part of this experiment out of fear of death, well, guess what? In the UK, well, out of the 43,252 subjects, there were 6 people who died. So the percentage of, okay, so from the 43,252 participants, 6 people died. So of that, the percentage was 0.00013,872. Now, if you're living in the UK, that is 0.00013,872 multiplied by 60 million equals 8,323. In the US, that's deaths, okay? In the US, that is 0.00013,872%. Multiply that by 300 million equals 41,616 deaths for a vaccine, for a virus that has a survival rate well over 98%. That is pretty lame. Anyways, wait, let me put these back on. So, let's see. Yeah, so the fact that this person made that bold statement saying that they're totally safe and coming across like they're harmless and there's like no side effects, it's just not okay. And, I'll be damned if I leave this world in the condition that it is for my kids. And essentially, that's why I make these videos. And I look forward to making more. And it doesn't take much. Well, actually, yes, it does, especially this is like my 3rd run at making this particular video, but it's okay. It's important. And that's the bottom line. When you realize that we are continuously being lied to and there's agendas happening, and once come out of that fog and see things for what they really are, ignorance is not always bliss, friends. It's dangerous. You can't stay in front of the TV and thinking that they are telling you the truth when they're telling you just flat out lies, and they're making these statements, and the pharmaceutical companies don't even make these bold statements. They're reporting what they've studied, you know so I just suggest, I suggest you download the COVID vaccine, um, the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine report, and that was the report from December 10th, 2020. And I will link that in the description box. Yeah, it's it's pretty bad. So anyways, yep, that's my video for tonight, and I wish you well, and stay informed. Don't be intimidated to do some research. If you don't know exactly what it is you're reading, there's other websites that will accommodate what it is that you're not getting. So just don't give up. And it's once you get the swing of it, it's really not that hard. But in reality, we all have to help each other. And I sure as hell don't want, I do know of a lot of people who have recovered from this, from having the virus. And also, I know of a couple of people who have died, one being my uncle. But, I don't even like to say he died. I say he was murdered because he was a healthy man. And I mean, the worst thing he did was smoke cigars. And that's like the purest thing you can do. But anyways, I gotta go. My kids are going crazy upstairs, and yeah, I'm taking my time away out from my children to try to inform you guys just a little bit. Okay, so do what you got to do, and let's hold each other tight, and let's let's do what we can to get these evil people called out and exposed for who they really are.